All right, guys, this is pretty interesting. So, we have the first state to lift the coronavirus madness emergency effective immediately. Idaho decided that, what was it, 0.02% death rate isn't enough to, you know, to terrorize people with these um, rules, regulations, and new normal and all of that. Maybe they decided it's not so normal. I don't know what's wrong with them. Clearly, how dare they not be scared of the virus that can kill 0.02% of people? Isn't that less than the flu? I don't know, guys, but it's good news. It's definitely good news to see this. We would wish that this was a little bit more scientific, maybe something about the coronavirus sequence being identical to the human genome, but this is fine too. I will take this. In any case, there are a few states that never lock down, to be fair. But this is actually, persuasion-wise, this is great news, especially that their neighbors are not so eager to. They are much more eager to deprive you of whatever freedoms you have left. So this is gonna be good for people to see that, okay, now Idaho lifted all of that, and they're probably not gonna have any problems, right? Because human genome and coronavirus sequence are the same thing. So kind of this whole hoax is over right now for anyone who has a brain. Apparently not everybody has a brain, so if you haven't noticed, we have a zombie apocalypse. They do not have a brain, which is why they want to take your brain. In any case, this is good. Maybe some of them are gonna look at this and be like, damn it, these people in Idaho, bastards, they're just living their lives as if there was no danger of 0.02% death. How dare they? Just horrendous. So I think, yeah, this is kind of, and obviously this is good for the whole world, right? That can all look at this and be like, okay, they stopped this, maybe we should too, because more and more people are realizing this is just politics. This is nothing to do with health whatsoever. And the second good news is that CDC apparently realized that math is not friend. The summer season, not their friend. You know, the summer season is very anti-CDC, is very anti-coronavirus. It almost looks like people just don't want to die in the summer season. And, you know, that we have many cases. We have the case demic, but people aren't dying as much as they should. You know, maybe we should just require, you know, go under a ventilator, respirator, whatever it's called. You know, just when they, I don't know, when they have a fever, right? This should, you know, kill many more people, and then we can have more COVID deaths. That's the whole point. And never mind that it's, you know, the sequence is identical to human genome. Who would care? Who would care about that? It's just the virus is just not very original. It's just that its RNA is just, you know, copied from the human DNA. So it's just a copycat. That's all. Nothing to see here. Move along. And would you please die, because we have no COVID deaths and we cannot scare the public appropriately. And Idaho is lifting the, you know, the emergency. So that's not good. That's not good for the globalists, guys. So if you could just please start dying again before the winter season, where usually we have more deaths. Well, this is just getting hilarious at this point, but these are really good news. I mean, this is good news. CDC, now they say you should only test people. Like stop testing, because people kind of are figuring out that So the death rate is very, very low right now because there are no deaths in the summer season. So this is not helping us, guys. So just test the people who are having symptoms. Just those who are sick will have a higher chance of those dying, right? And then we will have the mortality rate up again, and people can be scared because we can just say the mortality rate has gone up. It's gonna be fine. So yeah, I think they're trying to play with math yet again. They're trying to manipulate the numbers, but just imagine how stupid these people are. I mean, come on. Do they not think that, testing in the middle of the summer when people just aren't dying isn't a good idea? Like, if they just waited until October, November, they would get their COVID deaths. I mean, it's amazing how stupid these people are. It's even more amazing how much more stupid the regular people are, who believe all of this crap. But at least we can have a laugh, right? I love to watch the communist world plans crumble. It's always funny. So now they say you should be tested if you have the symptoms. Like, stop testing now, stop testing. God damn it, our plan is not going well. I just have to tweak it. So this is maybe good news, or maybe they got their DNA. What is it called? Like, they had enough DNA tested for their experiments, whatever they're doing for the second wave or whatnot. I don't know. In any case, they're gonna stop testing, so maybe this is good. Maybe this is good too. Or at least this is some kind of a fail right now for them, because people will start asking questions like, but what about all of these asymptomatic people? You tell us they are dangerous. Shouldn't we test them? Oh, no, just stop testing them. No, we don't need to test them anymore. No, it's fine. No, don't ask anything. No, you're fine. Worry about the 0.02% death rate. Worry about this. You should be worried about this. That's right. Yeah, that's what they will keep on doing. I think this fall you're gonna see some amazing things, and you're gonna see them trying desperately to keep up their hoax, but it's just slowly and gradually people will be waking up to this madness. And the more they push, the more people will wake up. I can see even the most, the people who would suppress all of this. They'd be like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to think about it. Like, I don't care. Even these people are starting to ask questions right now. And I'm having such a laugh when they talk. And I'm like, So, wait. So you don't like communism in the end? Because, you used to support it with your masks and everything. And they're like, because now when it touches them, when it's, we are reaching the moment where the normies, the normicons, are starting to get uncomfortable in this new normal. They are starting to think it's not so normal. And they don't like that. So all of a sudden they're like, oh, government, you're pushing too far. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I think we're at the breaking point. But let's see how this goes. Maybe they have some more tricks. Maybe they will come up with, they could just come up with, coronavirus 2, COVID-20 this year. Like every year we'll have its COVID right now. But with all these information surfacing and more experts, I would say, more and more doctors, I would hope for some scientists to step up. The only one I saw was the guy from Germany who didn't really, he was really watching his words when he spoke about his research that showed that coronavirus cannot really be transmitted on the surfaces because it doesn't work and it's not contagious according to their study. But he was very, I was like, I don't want to lose my job. But I would love to see some scientists speak up, against all of this and tell the people that, hey, guys, this is just madness. You're looking for a fragment of a human DNA. And by the way, many people, I think I mentioned this in my last video, but some people are like, yeah, but Shouldn't everybody test positive? No, because for this, as far as I understand, this PCR test, and I don't understand it that well, like you should probably ask Andrew Kaufman about this, although I think he explained this too, is that you need these exosomes, right? So your body needs to be in a state of stress or some kind of damage for these exosomes to be present outside of your cells. And then when they, when they scrap part of your whatever tissue, whatever they are scrapping, I don't know what it's called, then they can find these RNA, it's there. Or maybe in some people they will find some other RNA, because it's not going to be this one, because they're going to have some other damage, maybe not the lungs, maybe they will have damage to the liver, and it's going to be a different exosome with a different information, right? They are looking for this specific one. So it doesn't mean that everybody will have it, because just because you have it, they cannot, when they test, they don't go inside your cell and inside your DNA. They just take something outside of your cells, as far as I understand. So yeah, so your body needs to produce these exosomes for these tests to show this RNA. The RNA is only a transcript, it's a copy of your DNA. It's not your DNA. I hope you understand the difference, because many people are like, oh, but everybody should test positive. No, not at all. Not at all. Some people will test positive, and not to mention this whole PCR test may have some, it may be contaminated, whatever they are taking. So it's nowhere near anything scientific at this point. It's just laughable. So yeah, this whole hoax is falling apart. And I think many people are right about this part. We should go after the tests. We should destroy this, and then everything falls down. That's their foundation. And you can even go to court and ask if you get tested, that's what you can do. If they force you to get tested and they tell you have COVID, you could actually, theoretically, go to the court and be like, hey, court, that's the human genome. That's the PCR test. It works like this, which shows that it doesn't work at all, almost. And this is the sequence of this virus, quote unquote, and this is the sequence of a human genome. Why is this identical? Why am I being deprived of my freedoms, put into quarantine or whatever, just because I am a human, I have a human genome? Isn't this illegal? And you win the case. And I think we're gonna see a lot of that right now. It's gonna be hilarious, guys.